rising fire signs, welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Big Cat Wave. The planetary energies are as you kick your way into the next 48 hours. The moon in Taurus conjuncts Uranus in Taurus. The second house, good gosh, the second house of what? Possessions, darling dears, and values, as well as comfort, darling dears. It's all about what? Your talents, darling dear, as well as the past. The past may try to revisit itself like Beetlejuice and Candyman on yourself. Yes, baby, on you in the next 48 hours. Your heart will guide you to new solutions and ideas. Your emotions will be in sync with how you should be creating change throughout the next 48 hours. You also have a new, sorry, I keep saying new, excusez-moi s'il vous plaît. Yes, we get French sometimes. You have a full moon, the final full moon of 2022 in Gemini Loess. This again points to the past, coming back to haunt you. It's an anxious full moon, darling dear. For those that are what? Tripitaka with the T-Rex arms, darling dears. Not if you're a big cat, especially if you're a fire sign. It's your time to shine, darling dears. As you continue to what? Use your creative energies, your inner strength, as well as what? Mastering your central nature, darling dear. Harnessing that in order to be in tip-top manifestation mode. Your runestone. Thank you. Good golly and gosh, you have Thursaz, devil energy, or the devil card in tarot. It speaks about what? Defense mode. You are being protected. It also is a reminder of your self-discipline. Lean into it, big cat. Your focus is of what? Great importance at this moment in time. Represented by the letter X or an X. Ex-frenemy, family member, co-worker, X-way of thinking, darling dear. We're bringing the axe to everything. As well as the numbers 60, 61, 62, and 63. It also speaks about somebody who is manipulative or controlling, trying to exert their power in your life. Why? Because you're a hard worker. The axe also promotes you being a hard worker, you having been focused in an area which is what? Giving you abundance. It speaks about a one-night stand. Somebody will be trying to get either you or them, be trying to get a one-night stand. Listen, the soul ties of it all. That's making my hairline want to disappear. Let me tell you something. You haven't got the hairline for it, mate. You're not about that life. Please allow it. Put it down. It's not for you. It also speaks about what? A toxic relationship. Somebody having divorced themselves from that situation has created anger and hatred in the other party. Feeling that the wounder feels wounded over the next 48 hours. Possibly what? Doing the Sputnik, spying on your this and that. Creating what? Obstacles in their cranium, darling dear. That's their business. If they want to be on the rocks of life, that's their business. If they want to be filled with hate and anger, that's also their business. Why? Karma will find their address. Low vibing they be. I feel inclined to bring a domino into it. Thank you. Oh, you have a 4 and a 3. The Emperor, Mars and Aries energy, and the High Priestess. That's a 2, darling dear. Something about your emotions as well as your intuition. A secret is about to be revealed. And the 3 is represented by the Empress, which is Earth as well as Venus energy, darling dears. The 4 and the 3 goes to a 7, Chariot, which is Cancer. Yes, but it's also Moon energy, which is also Pisces, darling dears. The 3 and the 4 speaks about what? A happy experience in love. When you see the 3 and the 4 come out together, it could be a union. Some of you are going into, could be platonical or romantical, darling dears. Or the union within yourself as you balance out your masculine and feminine energies, being the nurturer as well as protector and provider for yourself as you carve out a new what? Line of work, or what? Intel, or even what? Abundance, darling dears. This is your time to take the what? The handle, and let go of the blade. I love it. Don't hate it. The Cancer energy also speaks about a new vehicle. It also speaks about some kind of travel, quick travel. Travel towards success because you are determined. This is about you tapping into your drive. Somebody also wants war with you. I told you the hockey sticks of dawn of it all. Another message is that somebody will be meeting a new partner on a trip. Possibly a in-pronto trip. Could even be a trip to the local shops. I don't know, darling dears. But somebody is about to go into union. We see the balancing of masculine and feminine energies. It also speaks about moving on. Somebody's finally moving on successfully from a what? A toxic cycle. Good golly and gosh. Go and watch my video, ending of a difficult cycle. Yes, baby. I just made it. This also speaks about an invitation. You're going to be invited somewhere, but not every place must you go. Test it out of your energies, your intuition, and your discernment, big cat. It also speaks about a mobile home. Somebody's going to be going on the road. It could be van life, traveling in a mobile home, or even a car, darling dears. But it's about being successful, darling dears. Maybe someone's cutting back by moving into a mobile home in order to conserve their skrillers, darling dears, for future investments. Whatever you're doing, you are bossing up. Abundance, protection, and wisdom. You are the commandante of everything. Fire signs going forward. Base of your deck. Whoa, Queen of Swords. Chat to your back. Law 16 of the 48 Laws of Power. This speaks about you divorcing yourself from a situation. It could be a work situation or even a line of thinking. The Queen of Swords is air energy, darling dears, personified. Air is ruled by Mercury, darling dears. But it's also what? The sword of truth, darling dear, speaking your truth in every situation. It also says that ideas will be coming to you. Intel, darling dears, on how to solve any issue that might arise in your hemisphere over the next 48 hours. The Queen of Swords has the wisdom of her experiences. It could be a him or her because you know gender is fluid in tarot. It also speaks about you being more organized, or going into a more organized group of quick thinkers, darling dears, futuristic thinkers. Some of you are going to be invited to either a speaking joint or to join a group where everybody's cerebral, on the same level of understanding. The Sword also speaks about spiritual truth. Maybe it's a spiritual group. I don't know. Whatever that paradigm is for you, darling dears. Let's give it a good shufti. Energies around my big cat fire signs for the next 48 hours. Oh, allow it. Whatever situation is, before you was outside the church crying on the 5 of Pentacles. Now it's a time for you to rest and recuperate. More air energy, darling dears. Again, a reminder. Air energy is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody's going to be fanning the fire of gossip against you, darling. They're casting aspersion on your good name. Baby, don't get involved. Not every battle must you attend. Let them say what they want at this stage of the game. Matter of fact, they have your permission to add what they like to it. You are not coming to defend yourself in situations that Father God has told you to put down. 4 of Swords. This also speaks about the healing. Somebody's healing from some kind of a surgical procedure or a non-surgical procedure. And it's also a mental healing in the mind, darling dear. As you what? Let go of issues that no longer serve you. No longer ruminating over certain situations and paradigms. The 4 of Swords also speaks about retreat. Some of you are going on a retreat. This again speaks about travel. You're traveling to this retreat. And it also speaks about, in some cases, somebody is also feeling isolated over the next 48 hours. Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This is about you being nurturing unto yourself or even your progeny if you have them. But some of you need to relax, darling dear. You are the business. This is about you knowing your worth and adding tax. Some of you are business minded, could be in the medical field or in the buying or selling of property. You may be a real estate agent into property development. Somebody's been developing some form of property, possibly flipping houses. Well, you need to rest, darling dear, because your hard work is about to pay off. This is the getting of a loan. Some kind of financial contract is coming towards you. Or it could be the end of something legal, a legal situation. She's holding this like a wheel. It could be to do with a car. Could be to do with a mobile home, but a legal situation is about to go in your favor over the next 48 hours. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is trusted, a trusted advisor. Some of you are in an advisory role, possibly going into what? Counseling, psychotherapy. Oh, look at all of this major arcana jumped right out. Yes, be a bit of sudden change, darling dear, in your spiritual practice or an organization. Somebody who didn't want to give you what you truly deserved. It's the season where they're going to have a lack of progress because God has got into the fight. They're beefing with God. Aha! Good luck with that. Anyhow, a situation that you saw as no change is about to change. It also speaks about a Cancer energy that you had to call time on, darling dear. You had to call it into a T-square. It wasn't fitting for you, darling dear. Someone ended a situation with a Cancer. It could be in a marriage. A long-term situation has come to an end. This person is now seeing you as the King or Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and they are stuck on you. It also speaks about prison or hospital. Maybe you was involved in a prison or hospital situation with this Cancer energy. This is coming to an end, darling dear. This person should have been a protector and provider in your life, but they was lackadaisical when they should have been up, darling dear. They was up to no good. Well, guess what? Karma is about to find their address. Chariot energy, lacking success in a situation. Some of you are moving away from a situation where you thought, you thunk you weren't going to get success. But when God takes over the fight, darling dear, trust. Trust is all you need of the unseen. It's about to be manifested in the seen. Again, this is what? Neptune energy, Hangman. It speaks about what? Your mystical capacity, darling dear, is being expanded. So this is a raise in your vibration as well as in your intuition. It also speaks about you coming out of a situation where there was some deception as well as disillusion. Somebody's obligated to pay unto you, darling dear, in a situation. It also speaks about alcohol and drugs because Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, darling dear. So alcohol and drugs, or somebody obligated or bound to it. This is a time for you to release that fog. Maybe you're traveling, darling dear, to go into rehab, or you're trying to rehab on your own. You've been successful in the past, but the Tower moment is the sudden change. Call God into the situation, darling dear. Your protector and provider. Ephesians 6:13. Cover yourself with the whole spiritual armor. You have opportunities being offered to you, darling dear, over the next 48 hours. Things that are going to make you go, This is a time for you to what? Pause, think over every contract and situation coming towards you carefully, darling dears, before setting it in stone with your signature. I heard strawman law. Somebody's going to be, what? Calling on the strawman law over the next 48 hours. Maritime law. Remember, if you're going into a court, darling dear, you're going as the trustee and the representative. This will give you options. You don't cross that gate, darling dear. Maritime law means you're the trustee and you're acting on behalf of the person whose name is in capital letters, darling dears. Good golly and gosh, go and watch and find out, darling dear. This is a fabulous book for you to get as well, if you're going to be working on your behalf. Can you see? It's called Freedom. Very good. When I read this book, I tucked myself in for the night, darling dear. I had to untuck myself, take myself to the office, sit in a straight back chair and turn on a spotlight and put the book on the stand. And then I got my highlighting pen out, right? So I could highlight what needed to be highlighted. Some of you need to free and break yourself from a situation, but you have to choose wisely moving forward. Use your intuition because many opportunities are going to present themselves to you over the next 48 hours. Clarify the Tower. Sagittarius, the sudden change, the releasing of an obligation, but it also speaks about karma being brought into the situation. A situation where somebody's possibly feeling like they want to take themselves out. Good golly and gosh, don't do it. Be put back on this karmic hamster wheel, on this Malkuth, don't do it. It's about someone having deep feelings they're unable to release at this moment in time. Someone is stuck on you or you're stuck on them. It's a situation that simply had to be let go for the betterment of you, for you to think more clearly. Queen of Pentacles. Success, darling dear. The sudden change of success could be the input of new Pentacles, a new work stream, maybe you're an entrepreneur, something that you worked on. Pattern that shiznai, darling dear, so no one can steal your ideas. Move in silence until it's been patterned. Queen of Cups is somebody who keeps their own counsel. It also speaks about nurturing unto yourself. A lot of this and that going on for you, my fire signs, over the next 48 hours. 2 queens on the tableau. It speaks about what? Meeting a new friend. Could be feminine energy, darling dear. Both was in the upright, but 2 queens together, darling dears. Nobody's looking into anyone's eyes. It speaks about gossip and slander. Somebody's going to be offering up some information about you, darling dear. But the more they put out there, darling dears, the more karma they call on themselves. Hangman. It also speaks about a defamation of character. Defamation or a faulty item, darling dear. The situation is about to turn around in your situation, right? Hold your gangster, Queen of Cups. Know your worth, darling dear. Don't let somebody offer you something that you don't deserve. You command. You have to command what you want. Your wants are about to be answered. Good news, Page of Wands. You may have 2 progeny involved in a situation. Good golly and gosh, watch this Chariot in reverse. Someone feeling unsuccessful, depressed, sad and sorry, mate. Good gosh. Why are they upset? Because now they see you as the wish fulfillment. They've got all of these emotions involved. Good gosh. 10 of Cups speaks about the breaking of a generational curse. It speaks about happy events. You're going to be celebrating feminine energy, maybe celebrating with other females or celebrating a win. A feminine energy is about to celebrate a major win, something that is going to have them emotionally on top of everything. On top of everything. On the 7 of Cups, again, reminder to choose wisely, and that's the truth roof. Pinkies up. Ace of Swords, a new beginning in clarity, well as a new beginning where you have a clear understanding of the reality of the situation. Having spoken your truth, you're about to get what you truly deserve. This is a you against possibly an organization or a situation, darling dear. A situation that was causing a lot of distress and disruption in your life. Yeah, you're about to turn your back on that, darling dear, because your ships are coming in. Somebody has to give unto Caesar what's due unto Caesar, because you was definitely wounded. But it's also a reminder to be vigilant, because you have a frenemy around you, an enemy, a back front neck tabber. They get no S. Around you in the next 48 hours, right next to the High Priestess. Use your intuition, darling dear. Listen to that quiet voice about everyone. I told you, all is being interviewed, right? A lot of shady characters, darling dears. But an ex wants to come out of what? Come out from the cold, darling dear. The Siberia, the Coventry, where you sent them on a full-on Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. An ex wants to come back in a situation. But this person is lying about where they're coming from and where they're going and how they're going to deal with you. They come speaking with the forked tongue. Allow them, yeah? Leave them on the spiritual short bus. Base of the deck. This is about being undecisive, darling dears. You've got to make a choice also. Yeah, the same shady, sneaky partner, someone that cheated you, darling dear. Don't take their cup. You'll be sorry. They've got nothing new to offer your public, mate. Maybe your pubic, but not your public. Base of the deck. As we start the read, we finish it. Chat to your back, Queen of Swords. You must be obstreperous over the next 48 hours. Loud, yes baby, and extremely difficult to handle. Use your intellect, your intuition, as well as your intelligence, and speak the truth in every situation, darling dear, even if your voice shakes. You're about to win a major contract, darling dear. Let's get a final message from Ye Old Kipper, and then we're out of here, for sure. Final messages for my fire signs. for the next 48 hours. Final messages for the fire signs. Yeah, family room, world card, ending of one situation in order for another to begin. And it also looks like somebody, you've got to watch her at your back, darling. Well, someone's got to clap better than you, big cat. Better than you, as your chronicles continues. It also speaks about shade and subterfuge at your back, Law 16. A situation that you've already, turned your back on, darling dear. But this is about you getting paid. Can't you see the light shining on you, the Empress? World card is Earth and Saturn energy, as well as the fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Fixed signs is mid-season. This is you prefer the known, darling dear, but Divine wants you to continue to step out into the unknown, speak your truth, because blessings are about to be rained on you in your careers, your partnerships. It also speaks about a stable home. Something dependable is about to be gifted to you, darling dears. You are unstoppable at this moment in time, fire signs. Look at this new beginning. It could also be a baby, and a child is born on the 18 moon situation. Somebody's lying about a pregnancy or trying to get pregnant to make you jealous. Listen, how can someone else's ovaries make you jealous, big cat? Especially when you bossed up. And this is a divine union for some, a new beginning. Take the new pathway, darling dears. Your work is about to be recognized and held up high, darling dear. You are a beacon for the light, a soldier of the light, a new beginning for you. Some of you are in the design industry, right? You could be a dressmaker, you could be a pattern designer, but whatever it is, again, we go back to the word pattern. Whatever you've got, darling dear, pattern it in your name so no one can steal your secrets. Split the deck. A journey is beginning in your life, darling dear, and today is the beginning of this new journey. Remember, I told you that. And more secure family atmosphere, because you are standing and living in your purpose. North Node style. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd over to my Teesprings, Todd over to my Patreon, or come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked, and don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat.